That is what the church is supposed to do. They're not just supposed to come and cry and say things are bad and everything is going wrong without giving us a solution. We are looking upon them.
Law on their attack on the Catholic bishops and the church leaders whenever we speak against corruption in this country. Honorable Shollei must go slow on her chest thumping and boisterous utterances against the people she considers anti-government. We are soon going to call for a national prayer to call all corrupt people into account, and for those who fail, we will courageously declare curse upon them.
Kwa hivyo wakati nitamuita maandamano, mutokee. Tukisema haki, na mimi ndio nitakuwa naongoza. Na tunaweza ingia State House. Wewe usicheze na sisi. Zote tunateseka, watu wanakufa hivyo bure kwa sababu matibabu imekuwa ipatika. Hii inaitwa anganisha na shia na wote. Si mnaikumbuka hiyo? Hata ieleweki ni gani. Na imekuwa shinda kubwa kwa watu.
I was brought a video by Mama this week about there's some Catholic bishops who gathered together and they were not happy with the government. But who is happy anyway? Who is happy? When President Ruto was going through every church to be prayed for, it was all good and he could be told what to do publicly. Now, Gladys Shollei comes out, that's the video was shown, and says how the church should keep off, let the president run the nation. This president cannot run the nation. And no president has ever run any nation without God successfully. None.
And the fight continues. We have seen Archbishop, that is SCK Archbishop, Sapit backing Catholic bishops on matters government. Now, I may put it very clear that the government need to address the urgent issues with overtaxation. He is also mentioned about the chief, education, and generally the tax burden, which is very important. And to take this, I may back Bishop earlier. I think last week, Wali put it very clear that the government is failing Kenyans in education sector when it comes to matters healthy, when it comes to taxation and the abduction, impunity, and a lot actually, and also the killing. Okay, the bishops argued that the government has relented to addressing those very important issues at this particular time. But after that, I think the side of the government, and that to mention just two government supporters, that is, we had a tweet from Mr. Itumbi, whereby he was trying to advise and also to quote that the work of the church in the political landscape is to pray and offer advice. Full stop. That is Mr. Itumbi. We were talking about the church and the role. But let's remember also that this church played a very important role kwa ushindi wa Mr. Ruto, that is back in 2022. This is whereby he mobilized a lot of people and, believers, Christians. So we cannot forget that. That's very important. So I think this is a time for the government to listen to the church, because even in the morning, actually, I think we had Boss Shollei talking about, I think she was in, Citizen Daybreak, and she mentioned something which I felt like she argues that these people are supposed to, instead of criticizing government, to give it advice. Let's just have a listen to that, which I feel it's very important. Just let's listen to that.
That is what the church is supposed to do. They're not just supposed to come and cry and say things are bad and everything is going wrong without giving us a solution. We are looking upon them. They are our spiritual fathers and mothers.
They are not in government, Mheshimiwa Speaker.
Sorry?
They're not in government. I mean, they're no obligation to speak to the president at State House. No,
let me tell you, even when I see something going wrong, I don't go and make a press conference about it because I have access to the president.
That's what I'm saying. It is okay, you can have difference of opinion on how to approach issues, but is there anything wrong in the church bishops coming together to give a press statement on what they think is the state of the nation?
From listening to their statement, they simply used very lofty words, anxiety. If they were crumbling education.
Used very big words, anxiety, crumbling education. But that's probably the truth, and that is what is happening currently. So I wonder what was she expecting from Bishop. I think the work of the church, again, it's very important. They are there to talk about, government, they criticize where things are going wrong. And when someone criticizes you just need to rectify, to work on that, to deliver, to address the issues. All right, that is very important actually, because you find it so hard when you see leaders are not doing what probably they promised. That is, and again, just to quote Bible, that is Proverbs 29:2. It's very clear. It talks about when the rulers are good, the people are happy. When the rulers are evil, the people complain. I think it's very clear that everybody from the church, from civil society, public education sector, from all kind of sector, they feel that the government is failing the Kenyans.